What's up, y'all? Welcome to Crispy Productions. It is the Big CP, and I'm back with another amazing video, man. Now, today, another black man about to be tore down. So, if you've been on social media, I'm sure it's come across your timeline, come across your story, come across your feed, that Shannon Sharpe is being sued for sexual abuse, man. Once again, we got another successful black man about to get tore up in the legal system because all right, now when I first seen this story, man, that's the first thing that I thought. First thing that I thought was, man, bro, this ain't nothing but P Diddy all over again, bro. They did it with P Diddy, try to do it. They doing it with Jay-Z, did it with Kanye. Now they're about to do it with Shannon Sharpe, bro. They did it with Metro Boomin. Now they're about to do it with. I'm saying it keeps on happening, bro. Like, when you keep seeing the same charges over and over and over and over and over again, and it's the same kind of person getting hit with the same charges. Come on, bro. You mean to tell me all these men are rapists? Maybe P Diddy. You had me with P Diddy. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. All right, you had me there. But Shannon Sharpe? Come on, bro. And then let's look at the backstory of what this alleged person is bringing up against Shannon Sharpe. You guys had a relationship that had sexual violence in it. You guys had a relationship that was a Freak-a-Leak Monique type of relationship. That's what it was. So you mean to tell me this freaky, you all that, you want to be choked, you want to be hit, that and the third in the messages, and then all of a sudden today, now it's, oh, I told him no and he me? What? There's one thing that I don't understand. Why does Shannon Sharpe, the man that had one of the biggest interviews of 2024 with Cat Williams, why does Shannon Sharpe need to, not saying that he wouldn't just because of the simple fact that he's famous. I'm not saying that the simple fact that he's a rich person, that doesn't make anybody a saint or anything like that. But why does he need to do that? That doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna say something, make it make sense. When you get that type of stature, bro, you're just getting it thrown at you at that point. You're getting it thrown at you at that point. You gotta tell him no. I imagine Shannon Sharpe gotta turn down at least 200 women a week. You know what I'm saying? To get to you. You know what I mean? He's right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't believe it. Here's one thing. They said that they had an audio tape, bro. And they said that in the audio tape, Shannon Sharpe was talking great.
It'll be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be, don't manipulate me.
I don't know, that mercy. If you said that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Say he was threatening to hit the girl and she didn't have a choice, and they said it sounded menacing and all that and the third. And you get that, you know what I'm saying? I understand that. You know, like that right there, that could be damning evidence in itself, bro, because there's a lot of people in this world that have the mindset that women, they should be treated with the utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? Myself included. Women should be treated with the utmost respect. I'm saying you shouldn't be out here trying to put your hands on women. You know what I'm saying? And it's as simple as that. But like I said, this is a relationship where you two were involving in violence regularly. This is a regular thing. How you gonna put out the audio clip? Oh, you see what he does to me? Girl, you asking for it. This is what you wanted. This is what you're cool with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how you gonna come back and then how you gonna come back now? They said this relationship happened 2014 or something like that. How you gonna come back now? 2025. That's what I don't like about these cases. It's always some shit that happened years ago. Why you ain't say nothing back then? Why you ain't say nothing when it happened? That don't make no sense. I get it, bro. Women, y'all gotta process what happened to you. You gotta process it. You gotta make sure that you're okay with it. It's an embarrassing thing. No one wants to just go out and say, I've been violated. No one wants to just admit that. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to say that. But at the same time, if you felt this strongly about it, so much so to the point where you felt like you need to sue, why not do that when it happened? Why not do it when it happened? When I got hit by a car, I didn't wait months later to call the police and say, oh, somebody hit me with a car. No, I called them immediately. I just got hit by a car. It's as simple as that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to compare getting hit by a car to getting ese'd, but I'm just saying, for real. And one thing about all these cases, bro, it's so hard to defend yourself when it's a man versus a woman, bro. Y'all see what they did with Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, bro. When it comes to a man versus a woman, bro, the public and the courts and just the society in general, they're going to take up the woman's side simply because she's a woman, bro. So what are you going to say? They ain't give P. Diddy no bond. All they found him with was a couple bottles of baby oil and some guns. We don't know if they got any evidence that something happened, unless we got the video with him and Cassie. But you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He's not being charged for what he did with Cassie. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to a man versus a woman, and these types of cases where it's sexual abuse and things like that, man, they ain't about to hear you out nothing. You know what I'm saying? Is it, oh, this was a money grab by whatever his name is. They're not gonna hear that. All they're gonna hear is whatever audio tape she says she got. They're gonna see what she's saying, and now scroll down Twitter, all you see is people being like, oh, cancel Shannon Sharpe. Oh yeah, I knew he was doing something. You know what I'm saying? People don't even give you the benefit of the doubt anymore. There's no such thing as the benefit of the doubt nowadays. It's just somebody say you did something, all right, you did it. Simple as that, bro. You know what I'm saying? People will run with it for the sake of content. People, the blogs, you know what I'm saying? People, YouTubers, stuff like that, they'll get on here and run with the narrative that Shannon Sharpe is what, you know, that's what he did, just for the sake of content, just for the sake of views. So I don't know, it's a lose-lose situation, bro, because you could try to defend yourself, but if you defend yourself too hard, it'll look like you guilty. If you don't defend yourself enough, it's gonna look like you guilty. If I'm saying, so what you gonna say? If it was me in that situation, well, first of all, I wouldn't be in that situation because I don't gotta take. Let's get that clear. I don't gotta take a thing. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what I was saying. That was me in that situation, man. Well, first of all, I'm not saying nothing by myself. I'm getting my lawyer to say everything for me. I'm not about to say nothing by myself, because all you gotta do is slip up one time and everybody gonna use that one thing against you. Why would you say it like this? Why don't you say it like that? This, that, and the third. So now I'm gonna have somebody else say it for me. I'm gonna have my lawyer say it for me. Now this is what happened, this, then the third. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would go about it. You dig what I'm saying? And as far as the internet and stuff like that, you can't win with the internet. That's one thing about it. I wouldn't even make an apology video. It's expected to make an apology video. I'm saying apology videos are so expected nowadays. They're not even genuine. I don't even pay attention if somebody posts an apology video. When P. Diddy posted the apology video for what he did with Cassie, I didn't even want to watch it for real. I just seen it on the news. I didn't even want to watch it because it's like, of course you're gonna make that video. Of course you're gonna want to clear your name. Of course you're gonna want to say, you're gonna want to put your side of the story out there. Of course. So no one's gonna want to listen to that. People gonna want to listen to it, and no one gonna take it seriously because everyone does it. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even put out the apology video. I probably would have put out like an Instagram story or tweet saying, man, she lying. You know what I'm saying? Literally, that's what I would have did. I would have said, man, she lying, bro. Don't even pay her no mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really ain't do it, you ain't gonna care if she lying or not. You know what I'm saying? If you really, unless the lie is affecting your life, but if you really ain't do nothing, then it's not gonna affect your day because you know that the truth will come out eventually. You know what I'm saying? So I just been, man, they're lying, but don't even pay that girl no mind. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. That's how I would have handled the situation. I'm not about to go up here talking about trying to explain everything, talking about some, oh, you probably gonna put out an audio tape, a video, you probably gonna put out some, man, how would you put out, man, nah, bro, he ain't none of that. Because if it's not true, then I don't care. If it's not true, then I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? You say what you want. I know what I did and I know what I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going at Twitter. I'm gonna say she lying. And it's gonna be as simple as that. And then my lawyer can handle all the legalities and all that stuff because I ain't do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing. Now, if you did something, then you're gonna want everybody to believe you didn't do nothing immediately. You're gonna wanna try to settle. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna wanna try to put this to bed as quick as it can. You don't want that fire to spread because you're gonna get hot. When that fire get hot, it's gonna get hot. You know what I'm saying? So if you actually did something, then you're gonna wanna, you know what I'm saying, keep something hush. But if you were lying, bro, if you're lying genuinely, if I know you're lying, bro, I'm not about to even pay you no mind. That's one thing about what the Diddy and Cassie situation. When Cassie came out with the accusation and Diddy was so quick to settle, everybody immediately was like, oh, he did it. Because why you settle so quick? If you know that she lying, if it's not true, why settle so quickly? Why be so quick to shut her up? If she's lying, then let her run with her lie. Lies don't go that far anyway, because once you lie, you gotta keep lying. So you know what I mean? So I don't know what's a smart way that Shannon Sharpe can go about the situation. So I know he got a lot of connections though. I'm saying he got a lot of connections, a lot of people that rock with him. I'm saying so they might not crucify him how they did P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But then again, we don't know what Shannon Sharpe has been doing behind closed doors, bro. We don't know what he's been doing, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. What y'all think Shannon Sharpe, did he do it? Did he not do it? I don't think he did it, man. I don't think he did it simply because of the simple fact that relationship was what it was, man. You know what I'm saying? They say they come up with the text messages and y'all was being freaky. This is what y'all was doing. So how all of a sudden, all this time, we being freaky. All this time, we doing our thing. and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he forcing himself on you, screaming, saying no. He still got it. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, right? One day, just come on, bro. I don't believe it, bro. Any sane man, bro. If I come to you, if I'm Shannon freaking Sharpe, what? I think that there's got 300 million views on that Williams interview. Man, if I'm Shannon Sharpe and I just landed a Cat Williams interview, you tell me no, that's fine. I got 20 others. I got 20 other women all lined up, ready to do what you want and some more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I don't get about these cases and these charges. Why do they need to do this to you? They're famous. They have money. They can literally pay, get whatever experience they're looking from you. They can pay for it. So what? I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to say that anybody's lying because you don't know the full story, but it doesn't make sense. Does it make sense to you? Let me know in the comments, man. Let me know if it makes sense to you, man. But that's all I got to say about this video, man. Little situation with Shannon Sharpe and this I don't know her name, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, he getting sued, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you guys like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, share the video with all of your friends. And listen to some guys. Peace out. Had to come back one more time and kill it. I don't think I made my point. Been through way too much, I'ma make you feel it, cause you got me annoyed. Acting like you want smoke on the gram, you see me like you wanna be my boy. Niggas be acting childish, I don't even play with kids, go find some toys. Niggas be acting childish, I'ma start wildin', I'ma start dating.